The Aquarius solar eclipse is on February 15th. This follows the Leo lunar eclipse on January 31st. Eclipses eclipse the energy. If you notice that you're more tired or just dragging, it can be because of these eclipses. And once we get past this solar eclipse, your energy will start to come back strong. Now, the good news is all the planets are direct, giving you the ability to create something new in your life. It's about growing your life. It's about growing your business. And the first retrograde will come March 8th, which will be Jupiter. So if you're looking to launch something new, a new business, a new project, a new idea, it's wonderful to do it now, here in February, right after the eclipse. I would give it at least 24 to 48 hours before I launched something new. It's wonderful to use new moons to launch new businesses, new projects, new websites, new ideas, new relationships, because then it builds towards the full moon. And when you start something new and it grows in light as the moon does before it becomes full, so will your new ideas and business grow for you and take on a life of its own and keep growing, which is our intention. So here we are at this amazing Aquarius solar eclipse. The sun and the moon are coupled together, and they're with asteroid Juno and Mercury, all in Aquarius. So we have the South Node in Aquarius, Mercury, Juno, who is the wife of Jupiter, and the sun and the moon in Aquarius. And they are in harmony with its ruling planet, Uranus. And this is awesome because Aquarius, I just love the sign Aquarius, the age of Aquarius. I see the age of Aquarius as the age of enrichment, where everyone is living from their creativity, their creative genius, and building wealth. Everyone will be abundant in the age of Aquarius. And as we approach this age of Aquarius, taking on that prosperity mindset can empower you to build your wealth here in February and in 2018. Aquarius is the visionary. Aquarius is about being focused on the future, seeing the big picture, recognizing that we are all in this together and that we are in our tribes or in our groups. And with Uranus sextile, I love throwing that in there, to make it fun, is really an amazing energy for us. Uranus, the ruling planet of Aquarius, the innovator, the genius, the creator. It can be the mad scientist too. There is that fine line between genius and wacky. But isn't that where the inspiration comes? Is getting out of the norm, getting out of the day-to-day and trying new things, experimenting. With Uranus in positive energy flow, with the moon and the sun and Mercury and Juno, this is an incredibly creative, inspiring energy. Focus your power on creativity. Allow creator source energy to permeate your mind with ideas and inspiration and breakthroughs. God will empower you to be successful when you focus on your creativity and not get caught up in comparisons or competition. That's not the Aquarian energy. That's not doing business in Aquarius. And an Aquarian business is based on people first, then the environment, then profit. It is based on excellence and contributing our finest skills and knowledge and products and services that advance everyone, that advance people. When you're an advancing personality, you want to advance everyone who comes in contact with you. And if that's your mindset, I want to advance others, I want to advance, then whatever you're creating, it's going to be awesome. And it's going to uplift others and inspire them too. So the Aquarius energy brings innovation, genius, and liberation. This new moon energy is where you could be taking a quantum leap into new business ideas, new projects, new beliefs, new positive energy that inspires you and uplifts you and takes you in a new direction. This is about starting something new. We're at a new moon, and this is an incredibly inspiring and creative Aquarius new moon. So it's about beginning something new. Now, the South Node is in Aquarius, which is telling us, hey, what do you need to let go of? There's something in your life that you want to release and let go of so that you can grow your life, so that you can grow your business, so that you can grow in this new direction that your higher self is calling you to. Your star is calling you to. Aquarius is the star card in the tarot. And you are to follow your own North Node, your own star. That's where you'll be the most successful, is following what's right for you, what's true for you, what's creative for you. And let go of what's not serving anymore. Maybe it's a belief. Maybe it's a job or the way you work. Maybe it's about changing how you work or who you work with. It could be, a lifestyle or how you think. Now, Aquarius is a fixed sign, and Jupiter is in very fixed Scorpio. And it is challenging the new moon. That still feels good. Even when Jupiter is opposing or squaring something, it pours positive energy. The challenge with Jupiter challenging the moon is challenging. Challenges. Is we can overreach. We can overextend. We can be overconfident. We can exaggerate. We can exaggerate, what's going on. And so be aware of that. If it's pie in the sky, it's very important in these energies to be grounded and practical in what we're doing and how we're approaching things. So Jupiter and Uranus are encouraging you to be inspired about your ideas and to also do your homework, do your research, know what you're talking about so that you're not finding yourself in a place where now you got to backpedal. I don't know how I got here. I have to backpedal my way out, do the backstroke out of the fantasy that can come up. Now, there's another theme going on in here with Juno, the wife of Jupiter, and they're not happy. Well, she's not happy with him. Now, if you understand the mythology, Juno is the wife who doesn't leave the husband who is not faithful to her. So Jupiter is the philandering playboy husband who's out there having affairs with other women, having babies with other women. And Juno will not leave him. So she's the wife that, even though she's not getting her needs met, she refuses to divorce him. And so there could be some of this coming up for us where we're looking at, the pain of betrayal in past relationship or current relationship, or we could be arguing with our partner or just having difficulty with relationship where it's just not as harmonious as we'd like it, or it's not going as smooth as we would like it to go. With Jupiter in Scorpio, Scorpio plays for keeps. Scorpio is intense. It's the most intense sign of the zodiac, and it's passionate, and it likes to own you. You are my love. I own you. Aquarius runs hot and cold. Aquarius is an air sign, which is I think I love you. It's about intellectual mastery, and it's the final air sign. So it's seeing the bigger picture of how we fit into the collective. And so Aquarius can run hot and cold, which does not flow well with the Scorpio, because Scorpio runs hot. Even though it's a water sign, it runs hot. And so there's that conflict there of, you could be really hot for someone and then you could go really cold. And so your feelings could go hot and cold. Or you may, some of you could be experiencing where I'm madly in love with this person and then I can't stand this person. Because Venus and Mars are squaring too. And that Venus is in Pisces, squaring Mars and Sagittarius. And so that also is where your feelings can, just change. And so if anger comes up or this sense of betrayal, it is about you releasing any idealized perception that you have of someone or something, because it doesn't have to be a romantic partner you're coupled with or someone that you've been attracted to. This can be about a group you belong to. This can be about a friendship. And so this is about you loving you more than the need to have someone in your life. This is about you loving you and being there for you. North Node in Leo. Leo rules the heart. And so this is about you loving you and being compassionate with you. And that way you can show up with compassion for others once you've taken really good care of you. And so the North Node in Leo says to love yourself and have compassion for you. And I believe that self-compassion is better than self-confidence. And we really need self-confidence. So create that self-compassion and focus on solutions, not problems. Don't focus on, telling someone, oh, you did this wrong and you did that wrong. Label the behavior. I don't like when you do X, Y, Z. Or when you do ABC, I feel, and then that way the person can step aside from the behavior and go, oh, maybe you're right. I do that. Wow, I didn't even know. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. That now creates the win-win. And that's what we want. In the age of Aquarius, it's about the win-win. It's not the competitive dog-eat-dog that we see in the world today. Isn't that interesting? I said that we entered the year of the dog the next day. In Chinese astrology, the year of the dog, the Chinese Lunar New Year begins on February 16th, and it's the year of the dog. And dogs are loyal, loving, and generous, and they ooze pure positive energy, just like children, but it depends on how you treat them. just like everyone. That's why we want to treat everyone as how we want to be treated. That's the golden rule. What I want for myself, I want for everyone. So make sure you're loving on you, and that what is being shown to you, these new insights, this new information, with Uranus and Aquarian energy, the news can be surprising. Surprise! There's something new here, and it can be amazing, and it can be a doorway opening up for you into this new life path direction, into this better, healthier situation for you, whether it's personal or professional. And so, perhaps it is time to upgrade your relationships, upgrade your friendships. And it can be also, maybe you need to upgrade your dentist, upgrade your coach. Look at how you feel when you come away from someone. If you come away feeling less than, then that is someone you don't need to spend time with. If you come away feeling better about yourself, that's someone you want in your life. And what I'm saying is, when you're proactive and you're focused on solutions, when you're focused on the cure, then you move people along in a positive way. And amazing opportunities can present themselves to you. Saturn is sextile Venus, exact, at the Aquarius solar eclipse. That's good news, because she is moving towards Neptune, and Neptune, who is incredibly strong at this new moon, and will be, Venus will exactly conjunct Neptune on the 21st. Mars will exactly square Neptune on the 17th. So it's going on at this solar eclipse, and it's going to be going on through the 21st. And so, it is an incredibly spiritual energy. It's the most creative and inspiring energy, but it can be very challenging if we're projecting it on to other people or situations where we're not seeing what's really going on, because we want to believe in the fantasy. We want to believe in the potential. And have the Juno Jupiter, where it's time to really look at our partnerships and our relationships. And of course, the day before is Valentine's Day on the 14th. And so we've got this big theme of relationships going on here in February. And it's important to, really look at how you're receiving in your relationship, and, how that is working for you, how you can make positive changes so that you are feeling fulfilled and happy with your partners, whether it's a personal partner, business partner, project partner, team partner, your team, and so on. Now, Neptune is incredibly powerful at the Aquarius solar eclipse, and he's challenging the divine lovers, Venus and Mars. And both Jupiter and Neptune are creating this exaggeration, and or it can be false hopes. That's why I do not believe in going by hope with people. And it's very important to stay grounded. Saturn is sextiling Venus. This is empowering you and I to restrain from our impulses. And this is really important. I could be so impulsive, and then I blow something up. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I just blew up my computer. Why did I do that? Well, because I'm impulsive. And, so be aware of if that comes up for you and you just want to act out and, be impulsive. The universe is saying, wait, you may not know everything. You may not know the whole story of what's really going on. And you may think that A is the problem, but it isn't. It's really B over here. And so be aware that you could be looking in the wrong direction, and not see what's fully going on. And so use sound judgment, because it will be challenging to have it, because there's all this positive energy, but then there's this chaotic energy, and there's this incredibly creative but also fantasy energy that can exaggerate things. And so there could be some confusion here in February, and at least through the 21st. I do see it getting much clearer by the 25th on, once Mercury passes Neptune. Mercury will pass Neptune on the 25th, but then the Sun harmonizes with Saturn on the 25th, and Mercury harmonizes with Pluto on the 28th. And that's really good, because that can laser in on, okay, here's the cure, here's what we need to do, here's the game plan, here's the action steps, and so on. So you will need to be very focused to get things done here in February, because this energy is very ethereal. And so we could find ourselves kind of having those out-of-body experiences where we're just floating and we're not fully in our body. So it's really good to ground every day and be intentional in what you're doing. My intention today is and just take it one day at a time and be very focused and intentional, because the ideas will be coming fast and furious. And you want to be grounded and organized and create a plan that can tie all the possibilities together, because this is so inspirational, and you're going to have ideas, and you're going to have epiphanies, you're going to have inspirational breakthroughs. And so you want to record it, get it down on paper, so that you can map out a master plan that can pull all of these ideas together, and practice that being grounded. The universe is stirring all this up to free us and liberate us from what no longer serves. Let go of where you're not passionate anymore, and see the bigger picture. Allow 2018 to be this new energy and new opportunity for you that is building a new road to your future, and all of the amazing possibilities that can be here for you in the days and weeks and months ahead. And so the day after the Aquarius new moon eclipse begins the Chinese Lunar New Year. And so 2018, being loyal and being loving and being generous is going to pay off. And we start with self first. Love you. Be loyal to you. Be there for you. And then your cup is full, and you can demonstrate and role model that to others, that they too can be rich in body, mind, spirit, and prosperity. Stay focused on your purpose. Keep the passion. Keep the faith. And this will build your wealth, your emotional wealth, your mental wealth, your physical wealth, your spiritual wealth, and your financial wealth. And I am also doing a live event Wednesday, the 21st at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have a big announcement, and I hope to see you there.